Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I am here, Amy Kleese, to give you a Theraband exercise routine. It's going to last about 30 minutes, and we have Therabands that I know we sent home with our class members. So if you have one of those and you want to join along, that would be super. We're not going to use them quite yet. The other thing that you can do is you can go through the movements with me without any type of resistance and just get the body moving a little bit. Go through ranges of motion and have a fun time. We're going to sit kind of at the edge of our chair. I hope you've got something sturdy you can sit on. And we're going to start with a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. Remember, third time's the charm. We're going to take another deep breath in and out. Let's take the right arm up above. You're going to reach up through the rib cage area, lengthen it out, and bring it back down. Left side, reach up and over. Good. Let's do it one more time. This feels so good to reach up. Lengthen up through that elbow, sit your hip down, and bring it back down. Now the left side, bring it up, reach over, and bring it back down. Both arms are going to go up in front and down, reach up in front and down. Now we're going to take that right arm up in front, around to the back. To get range of motion in the neck, look at your hand as you're taking it up, forward, back, and around. One more time, and then we're going to switch directions. Take it up to the back, around to the front. Good. Two more times here. Good. Now, left arm up in front, around to the back. Good. Range of motion in that shoulder. Hope your Monday is all off to a good start. It's going to be a beautiful day. I know yesterday I got out on the Key Wash Trail, did some raking in the yard, so this feels good to get those upper back muscles warmed up again. Let's roll the shoulders forward. This is great if you've been out doing yard work to loosen up those shoulder and back muscles. Good. Roll it around to the back. Good. Nice big shoulder circles up to the ears. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, push them down and bring them to the front. A couple more times here. Great. You're going to push them back and down. Keep those shoulders down into your hip pocks. Turn the palms forward, press them back. Relax. Back, relax. You're just squeezing those shoulder blades back. Warming up those very important posture muscles, those VIP muscles. Squeeze it back, squeeze it back. Good, now you're gonna hold it back, turn the thumbs in, squeeze them together. Again, just energizing those posture muscles, waking everything up so they keep working for you throughout the day. 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to sit back in your chair. Bring your feet up, bring your hands up. We're loosening up the wrist, loosening up the ankles. Just taking nice big circles around to the outside. Good, around to the inside. These exercises are kind of based off of a training I did many moons ago with the Arthritis Association. Just loosening the wrist. We're gonna flex, extend, loosening the ankle. Good. Getting that synovial fluid out to the joints, kind of like a good oiling. All right, now wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Now we're gonna curl them under and extend them nice and wide. Curl them under, extend nice and wide. Curl them under and extend wide. Curl under, extend wide. We're gonna do this 4 more times, and I want you to pretend like if you played a piano, you were going from 1 octave all the way across through the pinky finger and through the thumb. One more time here, nice and wide. Good, rub those hands together, get that blood flow going, warm those joints up, the back side of the hands. Good, I want you to come back out to the edge of the chair. We're gonna cross our arms, and you're gonna twist to the right and twist to the left. Twist to the right, twist to the left. You should start feeling the body getting a little warmer now. Good. Bring it back to the center. Place the hands on same shoulders. You're going to do a torso glide. So we're reaching through the abdomen, going side to side, increasing that range of motion and flexibility all the way up and down the spine. Good. All right, coming back to the center, putting those arms down by your side, keeping that heart lifted, head lifted, tailbone dropped. You're gonna reach down to the right, back to the center, down to the left, and to the center. Our goal isn't necessarily to reach to the floor, but just to warm up the muscles through the waist. And I want you to bend that shoulder right over the hip as if your back is against a wall. We don't want you coming forward and leaning forward. I want you going side to side. Good, right side and left side. Bring it back to the center. We are ready to get started with our Theraband. So if you have one, go ahead and grab it or go through the range of motion with me today. So we're gonna start with a shoulder press. We're gonna sit on one end of the Theraband and put the other end in our hand. And you're gonna adjust the resistance that you need for today. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't compare what you're doing today to what you'll do next week. Just do what you can do in this moment. You're gonna start with a 90-degree angle and press it up, down, up, down. Press, press. Good, you're gonna feel this in the shoulder, pressing through, pressing through. 4 more. Good. And 1. This is a wonderful exercise to do. I always think about cleaning out a closet and needing to put the things back in the closet. I think a lot of us are doing closet cleanouts because it's spring and maybe because we're home a little more than we're usually doing. Good. 4 more. Reach through. 1 more. Super. Now we're gonna take this behind our back. You're gonna bring it under the arms to do a chest press. So again, if you need a little more resistance, you're gonna make that Theraband tighter, or you can grab up to the very ends for a little less resistance. Chest press, push out, in, out, in. So I'm pressing both arms out at the same time. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna do single arm. So press right, in, left, in. Right, in, left, in. Think about pushing open a heavy door. Good. Push, push. 4, 3, 2. Now we want to work the opposing muscle groups. So we're going to take that Theraband out in front. You're going to put the middle section underneath your feet. Sit back up nice and tall, tailbone drop, heart lifted. And you're gonna hang on to the ends, and then I'm squeezing my shoulder blades back and then pulling the elbows right past my waist. Good, squeeze it back, squeeze it back, squeeze, and then I mentioned it before, this is a VIP exercise, very important for posture. Squeeze, squeeze, sitting nice and tall. 4 more, 4, 3, 2, good. Now we're gonna go to single arm. Right, good. You're gonna keep those shoulder blades pulled back the entire time, and then it's just a little extra squeeze, bringing the elbow past the waist. 4 more. Squeeze, squeeze. Last one. Good. Now, I want you to hang on to the very end of that Theraband, and we're gonna keep our arms straight and squeeze back. It's just like a 1 to 1.5 inch movement. You're gonna feel this more behind the shoulders. Squeeze back, squeeze back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're gonna keep that right foot in. You're gonna grab down on the Theraband a little bit lower, bring that knee into your chest, press from the hip through the heel. This is a leg press, building power and strength. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go over to the left side. Here we go, pressing out, in, out, in. This is when we would normally be having our Bodies in Motion class. They meet on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's do one more. Good. Now, we're gonna take this Theraband and work the outer hips by wrapping around the Theraband nice and tight around the legs. No cheating. We don't want it loose, we want it tight. And then you're gonna take your knees shoulder width apart. We're gonna press this Theraband out with our knees. So we press it out, press it out. Press, stronger hips. That's what we're looking for. So we make getting in and out of chairs easier. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're gonna take it out a little wider and we're gonna pulse up for 8 and down for 8, using those strong hip muscles. Here we go, press out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bring it down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give yourself a little break. Tighten that Theraband back up, take it back out, shoulder width apart. Now we're gonna take the right leg out to the side, then the left leg out to the side. Let's use the right arm. And reach out, in. Now the left leg, so on one you're using same side, arm and leg, then we reach through the body. Reach out, in, out, in, out, out. One more, then we're gonna switch arms. Good, now left arm, left leg, then reach through right arm and left arm. Good, reach, reach. 4 more. Should feel those hips warming up now. They're getting a good workout. Bring it back in. Great job. Now, we're gonna go to some upper body again. We're gonna take one end of the Theraband under your feet. This is when you wanna have lead feet. This is when it's okay to do that. The other end's gonna be in your right hand to do a bicep curl. So palm facing up, or if it feels better for your elbow, do thumb up. And squeeze it up to the shoulder and down, up and down. Working that bicep, good. Make sure you feel the resistance. If you need to tighten it up a little bit, go ahead and do that. 4, 3, 2, really squeeze it to the shoulder and bring it down. Good, now we're gonna switch to the opposite side. Ready? Here we go, squeezing it up, down, up, down, squeeze, squeeze. Good job, work hard here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now, we worked the front of the arm. We want to work the back of the arm, the tricep. So you're going to place that Theraband. I just folded over my right hand. Then we're going to put it up by the left shoulder, going across the body. Now, for a little bit of resistance, you're just going to grab one end of the Theraband. But if you can work a little harder, which I'm sure you can, you're going to grab both ends, and then it's a press out and back, press out and back. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we're going to bring our left hand across. And again, you can grab one side or both. Challenge yourself, grab both. And press it out and back. Out and back. Press. I mentioned my Mary Muscle Makers, and this being the usual time we exercise with them. Generally, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we work out with the Mary Muscle Makers at 8:30 to 9 o'clock. And then the Men's Fitness League meets 9:30 to 10 o'clock. So hope some of them are joining us. One more here. Good. All right, so we did the bicep, we did the tricep. We're gonna do now what's a bow and arrow. So you're gonna grab one end of your Theraband in the left hand. You're gonna bring the right hand back and you're gonna pull, pull. Squeeze it back, squeeze it back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go to the other side. Squeeze it back. Squeeze it back. Squeeze. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, let's just roll those shoulders back for a little bit and roll them forward. We're really quite done with the Theraband right now, and I'm having a message pop up, so I'm just gonna, all right. So, sitting down in the chair, all the way back in the chair with good back support. You're just gonna point the toes up at the ceiling and bring it back down. Bring it up and down. We're feeling this on the top of the thighs, those quadriceps, strengthening those legs. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're gonna get out to the edge of the chair. I want you to extend that right leg for me. I'm gonna go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Nice strong core, back is still nice and tall, no slouching, keep that heart lifted, and lift that leg up and down. Up, down, up, up. 4, I'm gonna come back around. 3, 2, and 1. Now the left side, we're strengthening that hip. You can still feel it in the quadricep, lifting it up and down. Good. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna go live again at 9 a.m. I'm hoping to do a Tai Chi workout. So if you've never done Tai Chi before, 1 more of these. Good. I want you to try it with me. It's a lot about deep breathing. We'll do that for the first little bit. Then we'll start flowing, getting the arms down. But join me tomorrow. Find out what it's all about. We're gonna pull the right foot underneath the chair. Bring it under the chair. Squeeze it back. If you have carpet, you're making lines in your carpet right now by pulling that foot under the chair. 2 more. Now let's do the left leg. We're gonna squeeze it under the chair, squeeze it back. Good, we're hitting the muscles that are in the back of the thigh, plus adding range of motion to our knees. Good. If you can't pull it as far as I am, that's okay. Start with a little range of motion, work your way up. 1 more. Good. Now we're gonna sit at the edge of the chair and we're gonna practice some stands. I want you to rock back and bring your bottom off the chair. So rock up and down. If you can, stand all the way up. Right now, if this little motion is what works for you, then do that. And then go to a bigger motion. If you can get all the way up, but it's hard to get back down, just go through a little squat and up. Good. Let's try all the way if you can, or do what range of motion works for you. We're gonna do 6 more of these. Good. And these are so good for you to do. We use this motion every day for so many activities. Just give me a few more. Push through those feet, bring yourself up, and great. We're gonna go behind the chair now. If you've been following some of my videos, a nice, good, sturdy chair is wonderful to have, or you can do these at the kitchen sink. And just swing that leg. We're looking for range of motion in the hip right now. This feels so good. You should start your day, every day, with a few leg swings. And we're gonna go to the other side. Just swinging it out. I'm not looking for a certain range of motion. I just want you to do what you can do to get that hip loosened up. All right, we're gonna go back to the right side, and we're going out to the side and in. Out, in, out, in. If you've been in my class before, I really like you to lift with your heel so that you're working the muscles on the side of the hip and not the front of the hip. Sometimes we wanna point that toe out. We really wanna use those side leg muscles though. So lift with your heel. Keep the shoulders above the hips. Nice and tall, and bring it down. We're gonna go to the other side now and lift, bring back to the center. All right, so we're kind of hitting all the major muscle groups in the body today. Hope you're feeling warm. It's a great way to start Monday morning. I'm used to having a few more people in the room with me, and I can't wait until we can have those people back in here. All right, now we're gonna go right behind the chair. I'm gonna turn mine sideways, and we're gonna go up on our tiptoes and down. Up and down. Lift those heels up as high as you can. Again, we're not comparing ourselves to others. We're not comparing to what we did a few weeks ago because we haven't done these in a while. So you're just going up as high as you can, trying to control down. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Now, I want you to stay all the way up. Challenge yourself. See if you can go just a little higher. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now sink those heels down. Pick up the toes. Good. You're just lengthening some muscles out. Working on those muscles in front of the ankle that help you pick your toes up so you don't stub them. Good. All right. Now, from the back, I want you to put your right foot back. We're going to stretch the muscles out that we just worked by pressing that heel into the floor, pushing the hips forward. You want to stay nice and tall. So if you push those hands into the chair, the kitchen sink a little bit, just makes you lengthen up. Good. Bring that foot up. You're going to press your left foot back. Let the heel sink down into the floor. Press your hips forward. Shoulders stay relaxed. We don't want them by our ears. Back stays tall. Good. We're going to bend the knee. Bring it up. And you're going to widen your legs. Bend the left leg. We're stretching out the inside. I don't know if you can see that. Stretching out the inside of the left thigh. Take a couple of nice deep breaths. I've told my classes before that sometimes this is a hard stretch to find. So you might have to drop your chest towards the floor while keeping that back long, or you might have to push your bottom back a little further. You gotta just kind of work to find where your stretch is at. Now go over to the right side, stretch out the inside of the left thigh. Again, find your stretch. You might have to drop the chest, push the hips back further, hang on. Take a couple of deep breaths, relax. Good, bring it back to the center. You're gonna put your hands on your knees, and if you wanna sit down, you can sit down. You're gonna take a deep breath in, exhale, round that back up, lifting the back towards the ceiling, and then inhale, sinking it back down. Exhale, round it up. Inhale, let it sink down. This time we're gonna roll all the way up. So vertebrae by vertebrae, low, middle, upper back, lift the head, roll those shoulders back. And if you want, you can come around to the front of the chair again. We're gonna have a seat, and we're gonna stretch a little more of the lower body. Press that right leg out in front, toes are pulled towards you. We're gonna drop the chest to the knee. Take some nice deep breaths. It takes a little bit for those muscles to relax, and the more you breathe through it, the better they'll be able to relax. And bring it up. Left leg out in front, pull the toes towards you. Keep that back long. You don't want to collapse over it. We want to lengthen forward to let those muscles also lengthen. Also, you don't want to lock that knee out. Leave a little bend in the knee. Good, bring it up. Now, we're gonna stretch out our hip flexors. We're gonna turn to the right, drop that left knee down, scoop the pelvis under, and press the shoulders back. We're stretching out the front of the quadricep and the hip flexors. And we just wanna relax into it. Allow those muscles time to lengthen. 2 seconds is not enough. It should be for each stretch around 20 seconds. We might be going through it a little faster than that today, but you can do these all over again on your own, especially if you're getting outside, working in the garden, going for walks. Make sure you take time to stretch after those walks. Lengthen those muscles out. Good. Deep breaths. All right, bring that leg up. We're gonna turn around to the front. We're gonna bring the right arm up. It's bent at 90 degrees, and then you're gonna pull it across your chest, and then your other hand comes to the outside of the elbow and pulls it in. You're gonna feel this stretch through the shoulder, the upper back behind the shoulder. Then we wanna bring it back. Place that right hand on the right shoulder. Reach down your back with your fingers, and you can use your left hand to press that elbow back. We're just stretching out the tricep, the underarm area. And then we're gonna swing that arm out. All right, left arm comes up, bend it at 90 degrees, bring it across the chest, pull it into the body. Couple of deep breaths. This is the good stuff. When we get towards the end and we're lengthening those muscles, this is where the workouts pay off. All right, reach those fingers down your back. Stay nice and tall, and then swing that arm out. All right, let the hands relax on your knees. You're gonna take your right ear to the right shoulder. Now I want you to lift up through the left ear. You're lengthening the muscles on the left side of your neck from ear to shoulder. Then we take the left ear to the left shoulder, lift up through the right ear. Bring it back to the center. We're gonna take a deep breath in, raising those arms overhead. Bring it back down one more time. Deep breath in and out. Wrap your arms around yourself. Give yourself a big hug, a pat on the back. I hope you had a nice time working out with me. I hope you have a great Monday. You get outside. Hopefully the sun shines. And let me know what else you're going to do today. You can comment on our Facebook page. I'd love to hear from everybody. Thanks for joining me.